welcome back to Banging with Bananas, and today I'm going to show you how to make cinnamon rolls. These are big, fluffy, and absolutely delicious. So let's get started. Alright, the first step is we're going to microwave a 3/4 cup of milk in the microwave for about 40 to 45 seconds or until it's reached the temperature of 110 degrees Fahrenheit. Alright, my milk has reached 110 degrees Fahrenheit, and you don't want it to be too hot, you don't want to be any over that temperature. And it shouldn't feel too hot to put your finger into the milk. So we're gonna add that to our mixing bowl. Next, we're gonna add a 1/4 cup of granulated sugar, and we're gonna let this set for about a minute or two. All right, now we're gonna add 1 large egg and 1 egg yolk at room temperature to our bowl. And a 1/4 cup of melted butter. And we're gonna mix this in our stand mixer. Alright, next we're going to mix in 3 cups of flour. We're actually going to remove our paddle attachment and we're going to use our dough hook from now on. We're going to add this flour in there and a 3/4 teaspoon of salt. Alright, we're going to knead our dough for about 8 minutes on medium speed, and it's going to be a little sticky, but that's okay. Alright, my dough is sticking to the bottom a little bit, so we're going to add 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour in here. Making a mess. I'll pick it up later. And we're going to turn these back on. Alright, we're going to spray a little bit of non-stick cooking spray at the bottom of our bowl. And we're going to get our dough. It's a little sticky, but can manage. Alright, get your dough into a round bowl, place it in your bowl, and we're going to cover it with saran wrap. Alright, we're going to cover our bowl with a towel, and we're going to place this on our counter for about 1.5 to 2 hours or until it's doubled in size. Alright, our dough has finished rising. As you can see, it has doubled in size. It looks so good. We're going to set that aside really quick, and we're going to quickly make our filling, which is a 2/3 cup of light brown sugar. And we're going to add 1.5 tablespoons of ground cinnamon. And we're just going to quickly mix this up. Made a little bit of mess. It's okay. It smells so good. Alright, we're going to sprinkle a little bit of flour onto your surface. You could use your counter, but I'm going to use a couple mats. Okay, I'm going to get our dough. It's so puffy. And we're going to transfer it to our floured surface. And we're going to roll it out to a 14 by 9 inch rectangle. Doesn't have to be perfect, just do the best you can. Alright, we're going to kind of press it out with our hands. And then we're going to get a little bit of flour on our rolling pin. It's all falling off the rolling pin. And I need more flour. Okay. That should be enough. Good grief, it's all falling. Alright, that's fine. Alright, we're gonna roll it out. spread a 1/4 cup of softened butter over the top of our dough. You could use your hands, but I'm going to use a knife, make it less messy. Alright, now we're going to sprinkle our brown sugar cinnamon mixture over the top, and we're going to rub it with our hands so we can really get it incorporated with the dough. Alright, now we're going to tightly roll our dough up. Alright, we're going to make 9 indentions into our cinnamon roll log. Try to make it as evenly as possible. Alright, we're going to cover this with plastic wrap and a towel. And we're going to let this rest at room temperature for 30 minutes to 45 minutes or until they're visibly puffed. Alright, our cinnamon rolls are puffy. And we're going to bake them in the oven at 350 degrees for about 20 to 25 minutes or until the edges start to turn a light golden brown. Alright, while our cinnamon rolls are baking in the oven, we're going to make our cream cheese frosting. We're going to start off with 4 ounces of softened cream cheese, a half teaspoon of vanilla extract, 3 tablespoons of softened butter, and a 3/4 cup of powdered sugar. Alright, we're going to beat this on medium speed until it's light and fluffy. Perfect. We're going to put this in the refrigerator until our cinnamon rolls come out. It'll help it a little firm up just a tad. Sometimes I really don't like plastic wrap. It's too sticky. Okay, here we go. Alright, I took it out of the oven. It looks so good. And we'll let them set for about 5 to 10 minutes before we put our cream cheese frosting on top. Alright, I just took the cream cheese frosting out of the fridge. We're going to apply it to our cinnamon rolls. And that's how you make cinnamon rolls. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time on Baking Bananas. Get your dough into a round bowl, place it in your bowl, and we're going to cover it with saran wrap. having trouble stirring. Alright, we're gonna cover our dough with a nice towel. A nice towel. You need to have a nice towel to cover it. Okay. Sorry, I feel a sneeze coming on. Alright, I took our cream cheese frosting out of the fridge. I'm gonna apply it to our cinnamon rolls. Oliver, playing with the spring. Oliver just keeps playing with the spring. Hey, I'll take that from now.